This is student table, and here you can see student ID, name, date of birth, stream, but date of birth column is left blank because the user don't know in which format they should write the date of birth. As you know, date of birth can be written in many formats. It can be written as firstly date, then month, then year, or it can be written as firstly month, then date, then year, or it can be written as month in alphabet and date and year in numeric. So how to find out in which format the user or we should write the date of birth? So in order to make it easy for the user as well as us to understand the date of birth format we should use to write here, we can use one simple function called tooltip. Tooltip is a message that will appear every time user or we select one specific cell. So in order to add tooltip message, we have to select the required cells first, then go to data, then go to data validation, then under setting validation criteria allow any value, keep it as it is, then go to input message. Here you will see title and input message. You can either write simply input message or you can write title as well as input message. So I'll show you by writing both. In title we will write format, and in input message we will write the format YYYY, and simply click OK. So you can see the format appeared here. Whatever we wrote on title, that is format, is coming in bold letter, and whatever we wrote in input message, the date of birth format appeared in normal font. So every time user selects one cells, it will show the message. So let's write August 15, 1990, September 12, 1991, October 11, 1992, November 15, 1991. So see, now the user can easily know the date of birth format to write by seeing the tooltip message. This is student table and it is in vertical format. But what to do if we want the same table to be turned into horizontal one? Some may manually type data or some may use copy paste technique to make the table into horizontal one. But that might affect the data, and also some data error can happen there, and it is mostly time consuming. So in order to save our time and turn the vertical table into horizontal one, we will have to do one simple thing. Firstly, we have to select the required table and press Ctrl C for copy, and select the place where we want the data to be converted into horizontal one, then go to paste, then go to paste special, then click on transpose and OK. So you can see the vertical table turned into horizontal table without affecting the data. And student ID, name, date of birth, stream, these are headings, and you can see if we scroll data, then heading gets hidden. Then if we are here, then how to find out what are these for? It will be difficult, right? Since the data is simple, then we can understand what are these. But if data is vast, then how can we find out what are these data for? Some may use freeze span technique to freeze the header so that it remains where it is and other data can be scrolled down. But we will teach you here one alternative to freeze span, which is really convenient and easy to use and very simple. So for that, you can simply select the table and then press Ctrl plus T. See, my table has a header, so keep it as it is and press OK. Now you can see it's a light color, so we will turn it into automatic. Okay, That's okay. Now you can see if we scroll the data, see student ID, name, date of birth, string, these are here. So whichever data we are in, we can simply know what are these for. And more importantly, you can see this A, B, C, D heading, it turned into student ID, name, date of birth and string, right? So it is very easy to understand and it is very fast and convenient. And here we are going to learn one new trick. Say if we want to print out this, then you can see the heading student ID, name, date of birth, string. And if we change the page, then on different page the heading is gone. There is no heading on page 2 or 3. So what to do if we want the heading to be appeared on every page? So for that we have to do simple thing. Firstly select the table by pressing Ctrl plus A, then go to page layout, then go to page setup here, then go to sheets, then on rows to repeat at top, select the rows. We selected the row, then press enter, then press OK. Now we can see the result. Press Ctrl P for printout. Then if we change, look at the heading, student ID, name, date of birth and string. If we change the page, then see on second page also student ID, name, date of birth, string. On third page also student ID, name, date of birth, string. So it appeared on all 3 pages. This is the student table, and here we are going to learn one new trick of adding heading to the table. Some may think, what is tricky in adding a heading to the table? You can simply use merge and center and write the heading. It will be centrally aligned. Yes, you can. But if we merge the cells, then formulas of other cells gets affected. So what to do to add the heading without affecting the other cells formulas and without merging the cells? So in order to do that, we can simply write the heading, then select the cells, then right click, then go to format cells, then go to alignment, then under horizontal select center across selection and press OK. Now you can see the heading appeared on center of the table without merging the cells.